now the pleasure to welcome Bernhard Götze on the stage. He's the CEO of Apleona, and we did, I think, throughout the last 3 years, did many projects together, especially how we entered the worlds into the IBM Garage, and we will have a chance to chat around and share some insights.
It's a pleasure for me.
Bernhard, thank you for coming also. Let's start. Who is Apleona?
Okay, yeah, Apleona is a German company, it's a mid-sized company, has around about 20,000 users, around about 2 billion revenue, and we are working, offering our services in 30 countries. That's a little bit, we are working in facility management, that's on top of that.
I think an interesting business as it's really transforming, and I really got into it over the years, how this journey starts. But could you give us a little bit an insight where you're heading for you as IT and especially also Apleona?
That's what we need is a little bit more user experience. So to manage facilities is a little bit boring. So that what we could offer also is the increasing of the work-life balance. This means with the sensors, with the IoT devices, we have the possibility to give you the possibility to find the meeting room sooner, to have napping suites, to use IoTs, to think your colleagues. So a little bit more comfortable for all the employees, for our clients.
Mm-hmm. And just quickly look at here this, so how you organize then your IT. I know, sorry for jumping into this, I know you're very business oriented, but let's start a little bit first with the IT, how you set it up. During your transformation, maybe one thing that I'd like to mention, you have been founded out of a carve-outs from a former or a big German company.
Yeah, we had the carve-out from a big German company, and that could imagine you have everything to scratch up, to build from the scratch. And that's sometimes not so easy, but it gives the challenge that we say in the beginning we would like to have everything in the cloud, because we would like to ignore all the infrastructure, because we would like to concentrate us on business processes and on applications. So our main focus is to standardize and to bring everything in the cloud, and then we use the IBM cloud for that, and it doesn't matter if you have a SAP system, Navision, our DMS system, all the other 600 applications that we have at the moment, they are all stored in the cloud. That is the main issue, that we have access all over the world on these applications, and we as I discussed before, I explained before, on the important things, not on the green lights in the server room.
I remember well our discussion that we had how to get control over these 600 applications out there that have been grown over years, which are super core for your business. And let's continue here. The one side is the IT, but as you mentioned, you have a certain personal focus also from the business-wise on the Apleona Digital. Can you elaborate what this is? What is Apleona Digital for you?
For us, so we're beginning in the first year that we grounded out to discuss what is digitalization for us and in which way we could help. So what I explained, so we concentrate us on devices, on innovative environments. We founded our ecosystem, means we have the possibility to manage our facilities, and it doesn't matter what for IoT devices you use in the buildings. And we found, or we created together with IBM, an application and the BI environment that you could see how often you use their environment, what is the next free slot, and so on and so on. And for us it's very important, because this is what we are at the moment in Germany, a little bit on the leader position, because we realize a lot of solutions in the meantime together with IBM.
Great to hear. And from how it started in the beginning, what was the how you engaged it and how you made it possible? Yeah, also Apleona internally, how to get it started. Maybe there was a nice idea, and also how to then come together, how you found the way forward.
Yeah, that is for us very important, because if you work at home or in your office, mostly you have no time. You have your daily business, you have all the little escalations on all the meetings that you have done for the whole day. So for us it's very important that we separate the group with our experts and we bring them together with the guys from IBM to say, okay, what for possibilities we have, what for processes we could increase, what for innovations we could realize. So I think it's not possible to do that at home because you have a lot of things to do and mostly not the time to be really creative. And so it's an invest, but for us it's a very positive investment we have done so far for I think around about 2 years. And we started in the garage in Munich. And we have a big team with 7 people from us and a lot of people from IBM, and they sit all the days together and find new solutions and find new possibilities to increase the experience, to increase the solution for our clients.
I remember well then when it started, it was not clear where we are going for. There was a clear what we want to have for your clients, but it was a certain way of getting organized. Can you maybe give some insights how, as I especially see here the picture, it's actually from the team there, how this went for you and how you overcome certain hurdles that you had here during this?
I think it's sometimes a little bit a challenge for you because you have your own environment and you know each other, and then you work with a partner together, and then you have these little fights. I'm more intelligent than the others and I have more greater ideas than the others, and you have to manage this, and it's a change process, to accept that you're both great. And in the IT, I don't know if you have this also in your country, in Germany you have always this evangelist, so one thing is better than the other thing, and it's a change management to bring them in a position that they're open very openly or discuss very openly and bring things together forward. So yeah, it takes time and you have to be tough and you need a little bit acceptance, and you have to be as a moderator very often in this environment, and yeah, but it works. And if you have a little bit time, so I think for us it was the first half year, it was a little bit a challenge, but after that they very worked together, and in the meantime we have very positive and very great things out of the garage.
Thank you for hearing this. Especially also, let me share how my colleagues were, and myself were really excited to work for Apleona. It was really a magnet that everybody can, I want to get involved in the Apleona team. So this is something that also internally really got high attention, as it was really fun to work with you, and really excited for some real purpose.
And one of the things that we have learned is that it doesn't matter if you're on one place or on different place. So what you see on the page is also that we work together with Minsk. So we have our IT department in Frankfurt, we have the cooperation in Munich, and the development is in Minsk. So 3 different places, but they work closely together and realize our new ecosystem.
Thank you for this, Bernhard. Maybe just to sum up from a partnership perspective, how this works with IBM.
For me, it's...
I'm not fishing for compliments.
No, it's not, no, it's okay, I'm old enough for that. In my point of view, it's like a marriage. If you marry your wife or your man, you have a partnership and you have some ups and some downs, but the basis of all of them is trust and a way to find solutions and to discuss very openly. And I think this is what really is the case with IBM. You could trust in the bad situation, and that comes very often in the IT. So if you have everything happy, it's very easy to have a partnership, but if you have some challenges in front of you, you need a trust relation, and this is what I had together with Mr. Maurer. I call him very often in the evening or in the night, and it was always reachable, so it's sorry for that. But it's very positive for me that I have someone, and if I have a challenge in front of me, I could discuss this with them, and we find solutions. And yes, we have a lot of discussion and fair and fact-based discussion, sometimes a little bit hard, but we find solutions, and this is for me the most important things, to say, okay, we work together, we have our challenges in front of us, but we have also the possibility to discuss that and to find solutions and bring the things together forward. So, thank you for that.
Thank you, Bernhard.